Malacanang has referred to the Department of Justice for Facebook accounts accused of spreading false claims that the Supreme Court or SC had stopped the possible arrest of Senator Bato de la Rosa. The Presidential Communications Office or PCO has asked the DOJ to review the accounts of Cachismes, Bob Privis, Criza de Mora, and Lenny Kirs or Lini Kirong for possible legal action. The PCO's anti-fake news desk found no truth to posts claiming it was already official that the SC had blocked De La Rosa's arrest or surrender to the International Criminal Court. The PCO clarified the High Court in fact denied De La Rosa's petition for a temporary restraining order. The accounts allegedly used phrases such as "just it," breaking news, and landmark ruling to make the false information appear legitimate. The PCO warned that those who spread fake news should face liability under the revised penal code and the Cybercrime Prevention Act. Malacanang also dismissed allegation that President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. was behind the warrant of arrest issued against Senator Jinggoy Estrada. Estrada is facing plunder charges in connection with allegedly anomalous flood control projects.
Yun po siguro ang nais niyang iparating at ipapaniwala sa mga kababayan natin. Pero yan po ay walang katotohanan.
Palace Press Officer Claire Castro said it is not within the President's authority to issue arrest warrants. She stressed the Office of the Ombudsman is leading the case against those linked to the alleged flood control scam and that it is an independent constitutional body.
Paano po magkakaroon ng pamumulitika ang ehekutibo kung ito'y dumadaan sa tamang proseso at tamang pag-iimbestiga? Tandaan po natin ang Ombudsman po, ang Office of the Ombudsman ay hindi po hawak ng Pangulo. Independent constitutional body ito.
Malacanang also rejected claims that Estrada was allegedly being urged to join the minority in exchange for the withdrawal of the case. Palace insisted the case is not politically motivated, noting that Estrada's name had already surfaced last year in investigations by Congress and the Independent Commission for Infrastructure into the alleged flood control scam.
Wala pa pong binubuo na majority sa pamumuno ni Senator Alan Cayetano ay mayroon na silang mga issues na kinakaharap. So, hindi ba kabaliktaran yung sinasabi, baka sila yung namumulitika at hindi ang ehekutibo.
Malacanang fired back at remarks by Representative Paulo Duterte, who appeared to question what tangible achievements of the administration have been felt by Filipinos. Castro then listed several administration initiatives, including the President's anti-corruption drive, the expansion of free public Wi-Fi, the eGov.ph platform, zero balance billing, and major infrastructure projects such as the Metro Manila subway and the revival of commuter rail lines that she said had been left idle for a decade under the previous administrations.
So, bakit kailangan pang hintayin ang SONA? Samantalang kung manunod lamang siya ng press briefing, makikita niya na po kung ano ang ginagawa ng Pangulo.
The palace had a piece of advice for Duterte.
Lumalabas po kasi na hindi siya updated, hindi nagbabasa, hindi nanonood ng news. Nakakaawa naman. Nabubuhay sa dilim, nabubuhay sa fake news, nabubuhay sa sariling imahinasyon.
Kalezal Pardilla from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.